Hi, this is Pat Fraley, and I wanted to let you know what Brad, Garrett, and I have planned for our Crafting Comedy Under the Stars event and how we're going to work it. Really, it's an odd teaching venue. With 36 participants, it sounds like either a crowded workshop or a boutique-style convention. The size is based on our experience teaching Brad's sitcom comedy class. He invited casting people, actors, and they sat in. Their comments were illuminating. There were auditors there also, and they were delighted and learned a great deal just watching. So what we came up with is an event with no butt-warming lecture time, all about learning while working or watching performers demonstrating. All participants will probably get up and work with us twice, like in a workshop, but the unusual thing is the participants will be performing with Brad and me or Vanessa and all be taught by us and directed. That's a distinct departure from a traditional workshop, but that's the way Brad and I learn, by working with crafted professionals. As my friend Rob Paulson says, when the tide comes in, all the boats float. It's amazing how good you get and how fast when you're elbow to elbow with skilled professionals and sharing their energy. We'll all show up in the morning at a jewel box small theater at the Edgemar Center of the Arts in Santa Monica. All of the guests we're inviting from casting, acting, writing, producing, agenting, and directing are at the top of the industry and understand comedic skills and playing and support our concept of creating an environment of learning comedy in a positive, meaningful way. Participants will be cast on the spot, called up on the stage to join us in front of the mics and work. Here's an example of how we'll work, and it's a recording of Brad and me teaching at the Voice 2010 convention a few months ago.
This is Pam Tierney, everybody.
Colin Catholic.
Pam Tierney?
Bring her over.
Tierney.
You know Pam. So the first thing that's going to happen is, understand this is an example of using the element of pain. But after the first read, like a first grader, then I want you to guess at some other, because oftentimes you'll find an element and there's a compound. There's different other elements as well. So keep your thumb in the cheat sheet, okay, so you can refer back as we go through some of these. All right, why don't you guys read it down? Don't worry about the gale force winds. Just read it down together so we know what the words are.
Okay, are you doing announcer?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think I will be.
So you want us to read it like a first grade? All right.
You know, we'll do it like Rain Man, the first couple lines. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, just hear what that sounds like.
Randy, come back inside.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, definitely no way.
I got this Sea Cruise deal off the internet, and I'm going to get my money's worth. I'm going to hit balls off the deck here, just like in the pictures I downloaded.
Then there's a sound effect of golf swing and a head hit.
Ow.
Ow. That definitely in the head. Yeah.
Felt like an
did you
airplane.
see that? Yeah.
Yes, Randy, you just tried to hit a golf ball into gale force winds, and you managed to hit your own fat head. The wind's a little strong today. We should have used a travel agent.
I should have used a 3-iron.
Randy should have gone to cruiseline.com for accurate information about certified cruise lines offered through your favorite travel agent, cruiseline.com.
Randy, you know what you should have done?
5-iron.
Yeah.
And he gets hit in the head again, okay? So now you're overcoming gale force winds. By the way, anytime you have a pervasive background sound and you read it in the script, make sure your volume's up, because if you don't, and you are partners with sound effects, you're paid slightly more, they can't push that sound effect to where they need it, blizzards and gale force. So you're going to have to yell this up. So just want to give you a heads up, he's very loud. Pam's semi-loud, but very loud. What other elements are at play here other than pain? Exaggeration, perhaps, especially with Brad's acting ability, but that just kind of comes with. What else we got? Pride, absolutely.
And there's a contrast because she's smart and he's stupid.
Well, kind of comes with,
Yeah.
right?
I just got these sides. I just got them. When do we know if we got it? I don't mean it. It was just.
Anything else? Anybody else see anything? Misunderstanding. Yeah, because he goes, you know what you should have used? Right. Now, here's where you apply your acting and storyteller skills. Is that what you do is, if you see that he's prideful, push the pride as far as you can without violating the style or genre. Right? In sitcom, like when we did the sitcom, you said, Pat, a little less, you know.
Right.
Just trust the words.
Right.
And that's important because you don't want to go, you can be funnier, but you can violate the genre.
What about me?
When you are dealing with someone with pride, because here's another aspect where you apply your acting and storytelling skills, when you are the person that's around the person with pride, you always ask yourself, am I aware of it or am I not? If you are, know that you can juice his pride by your reaction to him doing it. Yes, Randy, you know, a little relish of what's happening to him because of his pridefulness. And that's how you realize the comedy. Recognize it and realize it. And good. And give me a nice ow. I love to hear you in pain.
Good.
I
Okay.
kind of like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Randy, come
No,
back
no.
and...
Randy!
Okay, gotcha.
Otherwise, you know what's going to happen? That sound effect will sound like static.
Okay,
The louder you are, the more you can get the
gotcha.
right.
Randy, come back inside.
No way. I got this sea cruise deal off the internet, and I'm gonna get my money's worth. I'm gonna hit golf balls off the deck right here, just like in the pictures I downloaded. Oh! Ah! I can't see you. You see that? Did you see it?
Yes, Randy. You just tried to hit a golf ball into gale force winds, and you managed to hit your own fat head. The wind is a little strong today. We should have used a travel agent.
Should have used a 3-iron.
Randy should have gone to cruiseline.com for accurate information about certified cruise lines offered through your favorite travel agent. Cruiseline.com.
Randy, you know what you should have done?
5-iron? My 5-iron.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. Please consider joining Brad Garrett, Vanessa Marshall, and me Saturday, October 2nd in Santa Monica. It's filling fast. Participate for the fee of $5.95 or observe for $2.95. Hope this gave you an idea of what we have planned.